Hi friends, I'm Divya and I work in the product management team at Gupshup. Really excited to tell you about Gupshup and the WhatsApp model to scale up your business today. Let me share my screen. So, how do you, as a business, always you must be having the question of how can I scale up my business? Because every consumer today is on WhatsApp. They like to chat on WhatsApp in most countries. And every business wants to communicate with their consumers via WhatsApp so that they can read and respond to their messages. Today, I am going to tell you a little about that and how Gupshup is enabling this. First, let me start by telling you a little about what WhatsApp is offering and then what Gupshup is doing in this space. So, Gupshup is one of the global leaders in messaging. We have been doing this for a couple of decades now, sending out messages, helping out businesses with uh, SMS, email, voice, and now WhatsApp, and many more channels. We have around 50,000 million messages floating through our systems annually, and we have all the major brands in a few countries and lots of developers who are using our various platforms that we provide. So, what does Gupshup offer really? So, Gupshup offers you a self serve channel where you can do two things. So, either if you have ISV along with you, an independent software vendor that is tied to you, or if you have a CRM solution already, so you can plug it in with our APIs, right? So that is one offering that we provide, which is the Access API, and you can customize it with your own chatbots or with your customer support agents or customer support tool as you like it. The other thing that we provide is for non-developers, which is basically a very simple customer support tool. If you are a really small business, you can start with that probably. So, what are the recommended use cases of WhatsApp? If you want to do communicate with your end users via WhatsApp, the most common use cases that we have come across is, of course, customer support, and that's what WhatsApp also recommends in their policy. The following being the other common use cases, like sending out notifications when transactions happen. You can do feedbacks and surveys. You can even do e-commerce. WhatsApp is slowly enabling the entire catalog and the WhatsApp business app experience onto the WhatsApp business API as well. So you can do that. You can do a lot of engagement via WhatsApp with your customers. And now you can also send out promotional templates, which means you can also send out non-transactional messages out to your consumers post purchase. These are the most common industry-wise use cases. So if you're in banking, that's the most common vertical out there, most common industry, where you can send transactional notifications on debits and credits. You can do your surveys out there. You can ask people to apply for loans. If you're into retail, you can take orders, send logistic related messages, right? Your delivery is about to happen and stuff like that. And then if you're into travel, you could send out bookings and service reminders. And if you're into the telecom sector, you could do a lot of customer support directly through WhatsApp. So when I say non-transactional templates, now what are they? Non-transactional templates include mainly semi-promotional messages, which you send out to your users when you want to send out a reminder on a particular thing, or you want to ask for feedback, right? Post purchase, you can send them informational alerts like some our branch is closed today or something like that. And these messages are now you can send out across the globe. Earlier it was only allowed by WhatsApp in limited countries, but now it's available globally. You can do a lot of engagement now with all these new features that WhatsApp has provided, including list messages. You can send out all these. So these features are a lot of it is available on the WhatsApp Business app. If you are using it, my assumption is that a lot of us are already using the WhatsApp Business app. So if you are using that, you will get those kinds of features on WhatsApp Business API also. You can send rich media and files, videos, contacts, locations. You can do a lot of interesting things with these engagement features. In terms of commerce, WhatsApp is now slowly moving towards conversational commerce, and so is Gupshup. And we are now enabling the catalog feature that WhatsApp has provided to us. And so, just like WhatsApp Business app, where you create a catalog and you share it with your people or your users, you would be able to do this on the API as well at a bigger scale. So now that I've spoken about, what all can you do with WhatsApp Business APIs, let me tell you a little how you can get started with WhatsApp Business API and what do you require as per WhatsApp. First thing is, what you require is, first and foremost, is the verified Facebook Business Manager ID. This is what you need before you can get started and apply for a WhatsApp Business account. And there are alternatives to that, but primarily it all comes down to this one. Second is, you need a phone number which is not on WhatsApp, and so that you can receive an OTP message there and you can get started. You could do that with a mobile number or a landline number or a virtual mobile number, depends where you have it. And then third is, of course, your display name should be there, which matches the Facebook Business Manager page. So WhatsApp will make sure that you are adhering to that policy if you get approved. In terms of compliance, you need to make sure that you have read up and studied your WhatsApp business commerce policies in detail. Let me tell you a little about that. What are these policies about? WhatsApp encourages customer support use cases, like I said a few slides ago. What is customer support? It's essentially mainly when your end consumers reach out to you via WhatsApp or your WhatsApp API number to a business saying, hey, I need help with this, or they chat with your chatbot, right? And that's what is encouraged by WhatsApp. Instead of being it the other way around, where a business ends up spamming the users with notifications, unnecessary notifications. This is not what WhatsApp wants. So once you've read up these policies in detail, these are publicly available policies, the commerce policy and the business policy. You must have a read before you get started and make sure that your business or your use case doesn't fall under these categories that are prohibited by WhatsApp. So these are a few industries that should refrain from even thinking of applying for a WhatsApp business account. Now, how do you use the channel? So, firstly, you need to know that to send out templates, that is, notifications to your users, you must have their opt-in. So make sure that you as a business, on the checkout page, or maybe while they are filling up a form that you have, you must ask the users to give their consent so that you can send them notifications whenever you want. So that is first thing is opt-in. Second thing is that sometimes it would be your user may not be opted in, but you want to send out a message to them. So how do you send that? That is through a session message. So when a consumer writes to your phone number saying that, oh, I need support with something, or I need help in buying or something. So then for 24 hours, a session window opens where your agent or you as a business can respond back to the consumer for 24 hours. Now, coming to templates, what are these templates really? The templates need to be, the requirement by WhatsApp is that these templates must be pre-approved by WhatsApp before you send them to your opted-in users. So, with your dynamic values that you may be adding, you need to get these sample templates approved by WhatsApp before you can start sending them out to your customers. And lastly, the display name that you have, that you keep for your WhatsApp business account that shows up in the WhatsApp business profile to the end user must be matching with the Facebook Business Manager page. And if there is a discrepancy, WhatsApp might end up telling you that, oh, your account is not approved. So make sure you get that education before you start applying. Now, what happens on Gupshup? Now, when you go on to Gupshup, you can simply log on to gupshup.io, right? And you get a dashboard of WhatsApp where you can start creating apps. And for every phone number or every Baba, you can create an app. It's a free website. You can just go. You get a free $5 USD worth of free credit in the wallet. You see a My Wallet section there, right? And in your WhatsApp dashboard, you can create an app, and then you can apply whenever you're ready, whenever you've tried the sandbox enough, you're happy, and you now want to go live, you hit the go live button, and then your go live journey starts. Again, if you are going live, you have an option to either go live with a traditional method, or there is an alternative to it. I'll explain a little more about it as well. Right now, if you go live with the traditional method of go live, you need to have a verified Facebook Business Manager ID and a phone number which is not previously used on WhatsApp Business API, and a legitimate use case, of course. So what happens, when you do this? You set up your business details in the Go Live section, right? You enter all your Facebook Business Manager ID and your phone number and display name, and then you submit the request. Gupshup creates a WABA on behalf of you, sets up a Docker. Once you receive approvals from WhatsApp on your phone number and your display name, right? Or if you're a case of migration from another BSP and you want to move to Gupshup, then that approval happens at this stage. You verify the phone number with an OTP received via SMS or via voice. and then you are live. So why Gupshup? So Gupshup is one of the earliest partners with WhatsApp, right? We get all the access to beta features, right? And we are already doing a lot of we work very closely with them, with the WhatsApp team. Our self-serve portal is basically made for, for people who can, even a small business or a medium business who cannot afford a high setup cost or a fixed monthly fee. They want to pay as they go, as much as they use only. And that's what there is no commitment involved. And that is why it is the perfect fit for small and medium enterprises, right? It's because it's easy to set up, it's easy to go live with it whenever you're ready. You can add your chatbots and plug in your support agents there, right? If you have a customer support tool, you can bring it here and plug it in. You can use the sandbox. So sandbox environment is basically where you can do all the testing with, sending template messages, sending rich media, and replying to session messages, receiving messages, all that you can try in the sandbox with the free credit that we provide, which is 5 USD. And if you want to try it further, there is no limitation. You can go ahead, recharge small amounts, and try it as much as you want for months to go. Because there is no contract, there is no setup fee, there is no monthly fixed cost that is required. So you pay for how much that you use, that is per message. How many messages you send and how many messages you receive. That's all you pay for. Now, when I said there are alternatives available for going live with Gupshup, so one was the traditional flow that you can go live with, and then of course, if you don't have a Facebook Business Manager ID verified, because it takes time, the process takes a little time with WhatsApp or Facebook rather. What you can do is you can choose the go live method and choose to go live with the embed experience. What happens is you click on go live, you are taken into the Facebook interface where you talk, where you actually apply for your WhatsApp business account, right? You create a Facebook business manager right there without it being verified. You submit your phone number, you do the OTP, and then come back to Gupshup, right? The Gupshup interface. When you do that, you get into a sort of limited trial experience that WhatsApp provides, right? So you can send very limited notifications with the real number that you want, that is, and send out customer support or customer initiated conversations or sessions. Also, you can try out for within the 30-day period. Meanwhile, your Facebook business manager gets verified. Once it is completely verified by Facebook, you get a green signal and then your number is totally live. Now you can use it as much as you want, send as many messages as you want. Migration is now available. So in case you're already working with another BSP or a broker who is giving you WhatsApp business API numbers, you can choose to come to Gupshup at any given time, right? Like I said, just come on to gupshup.io, log in, create your app, hit the go live button, just select from there that you want to migrate from another BSP, right? And instantly you should be able to do that within a few minutes. The setup, that's all it takes to move the setup from there. Only thing is support is required where with respect to your source BSP. They should allow you, they should disable the two-factor authentication and they are in. Then only you will be able to migrate. and it is important, rather it's compulsory for all PSPs to cooperate in this process. So make sure that they cooperate with you. If they do not, please let us know. We can help you escalate and get your WABA migrated to Gupshup. We'll help you with that. So of course we have local people, local sales team and customer success people and local developer support is available in all of these regions. We're adding more regions very soon. If you log onto the website and go to the WhatsApp product, the WhatsApp self-serve offering is entirely available in a lot of languages, including Russian, Spanish, Portuguese, etc., etc. When it comes to data security and compliance, we are GDPR compliant. We are happy to say that. And we are also ISO 27001 certified, which means we are checking all the requirements for compliance. Federated options is also available right now in India, and we're soon coming in Europe as well with federated options. So when you log on to Gupshup.io, your wallet is set up with the free $5 credit that I mentioned. Now, how can you recharge once you've consumed these credits? You can add credits to your wallet via e-banks or Stripe. These are the two mechanisms right now. This is what I've mentioned, the $5 free credit that is available in your Gupshup wallet when you log in. So how much does all this cost really? Gupshup charges in a very simple way, which is a per message fee, right? So every message that you send out, be it a template message, be it a session message, you are charged, or even a message that you receive, you are charged a fee of flat 0.001 USD per message, right? And if you happen to send heavier rich media files, there is an extra cost to it on the similar basis. Now coming to template messages. Now template messages, WhatsApp does not charge for it. The session messages, WhatsApp does not charge for it. But for template messages, WhatsApp does charge. Now there is a country-based fee to it. Now suppose I send a template message to a user in Russia, so I would be ending up paying this much amount of fee to WhatsApp. So that is, as a business, you would pay to Gupshup, and Gupshup would pay at actuals that same amount to WhatsApp as a WhatsApp fee. That's the simplicity of our pricing model. Like I would like to repeat, there is no setup cost, there is no fixed fee, right? You can just come in and start, and if you like it, you take it. If you don't, it's fine. Coming to a capping also that we offer. So if you've consumed 750 USD worth of billing, right, messages in your Gupshup for an app, right? You will not be charged more than that. So there is a capping. There is an upper limit of $750 per month on that app, on the Gupshup fee. Okay. Now coming back to some frequently asked questions that I get. So how can you get started? You get started by going to Gupshup.io. You try the sandbox with the free credit that we provide as long as you want. Once you're satisfied, the app that you've created, you can, hit the go live button and apply for a WhatsApp business account. Once that is approved, you are good to go. You can create your templates, submit them to WhatsApp via the same Gupshup interface, and there is no separate charge for that, right? And you can recharge your wallet, and the wallet, the amount will get deducted basis per message fee that is mentioned here, which is 0.001 USD per message. And WhatsApp fee for template only is charged at actuals. Now, who do you reach out to? You reach out to, you can reach out to the given email addresses here based on you want to do reach out to a salesperson, or you want to reach out to developer support if you need any help. We have regional support available. So, guys, I really hope you understood how WhatsApp APIs work and how you can scale your business with WhatsApp Business API taken via Gupshup, and how Gupshup is easy to set up, for your small and medium businesses. We are available, like I said, on dev support at gupshup.io. Do reach out to us, and have a great day.